I told you invited on the show anytime, face to face. I'll come on All the Smoke with y'all face to face. And the only thing that I'm gonna say to Steven Jackson, Stacks, oh, I want you there. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, in my face, tell me what you know about me. I can't wait. Don't go on social media, whatever, invite me, I'll be there.
Okay, hold up. It's pretty clear that Stephen A. isn't exactly rocking with Steven Jackson like that. Because listen to this. Stephen A. straight up fired back at Steven Jackson after he tried to check him over that whole Matt Barnes situation.
Hey. Yeah, I got a lot of DMs. I saw what bro said. I'm a spam Stephen A, man. It's a lot I could say. It's a lot I know. I ain't gonna do that because, I don't get on like that. There's too many busters on social media jumping on there and just, gossiping like women. But Stephen A, I know. I know.
So yeah, that was Steven Jackson basically throwing a warning shot at Stephen A. Smith like, hey, don't push me, I know too much. Now hold up, Stephen A. Smith didn't let that slide. He hopped on his podcast and fired right back at both Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson after their latest videos started buzzing. And listen, we already covered that moment where Matt Barnes called out Stephen A., basically saying the old version of him would have checked the version we see now. Now here's where it gets interesting. Barnes wasn't even trying to be disrespectful, at least that's what he's saying. He was more so trying to get a message across. He wanted Stephen A. Smith to understand one thing, that he's changed.
The Stephen A. I met in Philly in 04-05 or 05-06 was slapped the shit out of this dude. The dude he sees today, the OG would slap him.
So listen, Stephen A. Smith stepped in and responded to those videos, and you won't believe this. I had to bring it to y'all because he was not holding back. He straight up called out Steven Jackson, and hold up, it got real direct. According to Stephen A., he's ready to pull up on Steven Jackson face to face and really sit down like men. He basically said, yo, don't try to act like you got something over me, like you know something I don't know. What is it? So at that point, you can tell the energy shifted because now it's like, okay, let's really talk about it. Now listen, let me play a quick part of what Stephen A. Smith said in response to both Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson. And trust me, I'll be right back with some real commentary on this. Here's the clip. And real quick, if you're rocking with the content, hit that like button because it really helps push the channel. I appreciate that support, for real. Thank you.
Barnes, this is for you. I appreciate that video. I found nothing disrespectful, not a single word about what you said. And you're absolutely right. We ain't gonna sit up there and include all the trolls and the wannabes and people that's just trying to get their name in the mix for clickbait. We don't need to do that. I appreciate your video. We disagree. But I want you to know that I didn't find a single word that you just uttered remotely disrespectful, like I found your initial one. I guess the way that I would start off responding to you is by saying, if you fuck with me, how come you didn't call me before you posted the original video?
So I just saw a video of Stephen A. Smith having an issue with LeBron on a golf course with a bunch of white boys, as he put it, talking about Memphis and how they should move to Nashville. And if you've been paying attention on social media, it's kind of a trending topic right now. I played in Memphis, got a lot of love for the city, but there's no doubt that the city needs to upgrade when it comes to its facilities for pro players. But Stephen A., you shouldn't have a problem with that. You're talking about his words and what they mean to the black community, but you've been the same man in front of the camera for the last handful of months, disrespecting Serena Williams, disrespecting Jasmine Crockett, disrespecting Kamala Harris, and tap dancing for the whole Republican Party, the whole white Republican Party. But you got an issue with LeBron talking about a trending topic and his words carry weight, and he doesn't understand what his words can do to the black community. You understand the bullshit you're talking and what that can do to the black community? We all used to have a lot of love for you, bro, particularly me, because you looked out. But we're not going to forget the bullshit you on right now.
Because we could have had that conversation, and then you could have had context before you went out and said whatever it was that you wanted to say. I thought I was owed that courtesy by somebody I rock with, like you. But I get what you're saying, because I ain't a black man, I'm a brother. All these cats with their shows, I'm talking about current players. Do you notice they've never invited me on? You ever ask yourself why, Matt? If I'm so wrong, and I'm so effed up, and I've changed, and I've sold out, and I've done all of this, have you ever wondered why they haven't challenged me on a public platform in my face, thereby giving me an opportunity to respond directly to them? Have you ever noticed why they don't do that? When LeBron had the shop, I would have came on. If somebody else got their podcast, I'll come on. When have you known me to say no? I think it's real weak to talk about people and don't talk to them, especially when they ask you to do so. You know I don't run, dog. You know I don't hide. You ever wonder why they haven't called? Because it's one thing to talk shit on social media or your YouTube platform when I ain't around. It's another thing entirely to do that shit to my face when I get an opportunity to respond in real time. Yo, Stacks, I look forward to seeing you, dog. I look forward to it. Matter of fact, I can't wait. Sit down in front of my face. I know, you know I know. Really, I want to know. To my face. All I ask is for the chance to respond. That would be my definition of Christmas coming early. Or Valentine's Day, or Thanksgiving, or whatever holiday you want to utilize. Again, I'm here. I'll see y'all soon. Looking forward to it. I'm out.
Okay, so listen. Based on that clip, you can clearly see Stephen A. Smith was basically telling Matt Barnes, all right, I see what you did there. No disrespect from me. We good. But hold up. When it comes to Steven Jackson, yeah, he's not letting that slide at all. Because like I said, how you gonna drop a video like that and then not actually say what you supposedly have on me? Like, come on, what is it? He even took it a step further and said he'll pull up to their show, sit down face to face, and address everything directly. And listen, you can feel it. He's almost eager for Steven Jackson to respond at this point. Like, he's basically saying, I'm ready. Go ahead and acknowledge this. Now, we'll have to wait and see if Stack 5 actually responds, but honestly, I'm not expecting that. Because let's be real, Stephen A. Smith and Steven Jackson don't even have a relationship like that anymore. I actually covered this about a year ago when Stephen A. Smith publicly distanced himself from Steven Jackson. And guess what? It was for the same kind of energy we're seeing right now. Because back then, Steven Jackson was doing exactly what Matt Barnes is doing, constantly calling him out over his takes. We're talking about his opinions on players, his commentary, everything. And eventually, it got to a point where Stephen A. Smith was like, yo, I don't have an issue with you. I don't call you out, I don't speak on your stuff, but somehow every time his name comes up, Steven Jackson is throwing shots and keeping that same energy. So yeah, at that point, he basically said, I'm done with Steven Jackson.
But what he said about me when it came to Russell Westbrook really raked my nerves. He called me a snitch. Now, Steven Jackson, I could ask you, were you high? I don't give a that you don't want to f with me no more. I apologize to everybody that don't like me using that language. I just want to say that.
Honestly, I don't think they ever patched things up publicly after that situation. Like I told y'all, that clip was from about a year back, so this isn't something new. Yeah, and from what it looks like, they never really squashed it. And that's exactly why Stephen A. Smith came at Steven Jackson the way he did recently, especially on his podcast, Straight Shooter with Stephen A. Smith, where he made those comments loud and clear. So yeah, that pretty much wraps up today's video. Now listen, I need y'all to tap into that comment section below. Let me know your thoughts on everything we just talked about. Don't hold back. And if you made it this far, go ahead and hit that like button. It really helps push the content. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. I'll catch y'all in the next one.